Hello everyone, welcome to my vlog. Today is Tuesday, normal Tuesday, very slow at work. I got my supplies and stuff and did all that today. Kind of tiring. This is going to be a two-part vlog. The first part will be me in the car. The second part of it will be me at home because I'm going to rant a little bit on both parts. And the first part is something that really pissed me off today. The second part is going to be about Spider-Man movie, the new one. I got a call today while working, mind you, from a student loan collection company. All right, I'm currently paying $300 a month on my student loan. Okay, apparently during some time of me paying this, they have chunked off $3,000 of it to another company. All right, first of all, I don't know how that's legal. If anybody knows, please tell me. How is it legal if I'm paying on it? All right, but they chunked it off, didn't tell me. I did not know that they did this. Okay, this phone call today was that loan is now in default. Okay, how was I supposed to know to pay it when I've never even gotten information about it? First of all. Second, they had my phone number. All right, not once have they called. Excuse me. This is the first phone call I've gotten about it, and the address they had, I wasn't even living at that address. While I got student loans for school. All right. Yeah, I know. What the fuck? Well, I talked to the lady. I told her, I said, I'm kind of upset by this because, I didn't know anything about it. I'm living on a budget already, and paying off on this other loan. And I told her, I said, I'm not mad at you. I mean, you're just doing your job, calling me and, giving me all this information. But, I don't understand how that's legal or how you can expect me to pay on something I was already paying on. All right. Well, she tells me, I'll give you to my supervisor. Maybe he can defer your payment or your rehabilitation is what they call it until you finish paying off your main loan, or if you're able to do it at a later date. I was like, okay. So she gives me to her supervisor, Tyler. All right. I didn't get 3 words out of my mouth, and the guy already pegged me as a deadbeat. All right. He goes, so I hear you're not interested in paying your loan back. I never said that. I was just curious as to how I got a loan, and nobody told me that it got chunked off and I'm having to pay somebody else. This is the first I'm hearing of it. So you want us to garnish your paycheck? Is that what you're saying? Where the hell are you getting these words at? I didn't say any of that. Okay, I tell him the whole thing. I've been paying $300 a month on the student loan, the only one I have. All right. And now all of a sudden I'm being told I've got another one that I didn't even know about. And then he continues to come back at me. So you're saying you don't want to pay it? I never said that. I want to take care of my bill. All right. I just want to know where it came from. And then he proceeds to tell me, well, you're obviously not taking care of your bills if we got your student loan in collections. Motherfucker. That just, I went from being a little upset to he pushed me into Irish upset. All right. It very much pissed me off. So I told him, look, dude, what do you need from me to get off the phone so I don't have to listen to your fucking mouth anymore? Well, we need a guarantee on what you're going to pay, blah, blah, blah. I said, I'll give you $50 a month. That's all I can give you. Well, we need a card, blah, blah, blah. I give him, the information. before y'all say anything, it was a legitimate company. I did check it. Okay. All the phone numbers and stuff matched up, so it was a legitimate company. And it's not the first time this has happened, so I'm pretty sure it's not fake. But I give him my information, then he goes, will it go through? I said, fuck yeah, it'll go through, asshole. Who the fuck are you to question me? If it doesn't go through, you're just gonna take the money out anyway. So regardless of whether it goes through, I'm gonna end up having to pay it, right? Yes, sir. Well, then what the fuck's your problem? You know? And so I got back to the lady. She gave me information. She was very nice. Okay, I will give them that. She was very nice. The guy, if I ever see him or hear about him, I'll fucking kill him. All right, straight up. You got my word, YouTube. All right, I will fucking kill him because he was a rude son of a bitch. You know, didn't listen. And was very rude. And he was a supervisor, for God's sakes. So, I got off the phone with her. I contacted my friend. He hasn't texted me back yet. He works in a loan place. And he works with, higher level loans, like doctors and lawyers, stuff like that. So, I asked him, is there anybody that's in charge of all of the fucking loan places, the collections places, that I can talk to about this guy's behavior? I mean, that was just fucking rude, okay? Because I was upset, yes. Who wouldn't be? Being told, oh, you've got a magic loan, you've got to pay. I'm not understanding where it's coming from. I wasn't yelling at him. I even told them both, I'm not mad at you. It's, I'm just not understanding it. Okay, you need to explain it a little bit. And the lady, God bless her, she was very nice. She didn't get upset with me when I was getting upset about it. And, she was very level-headed. She talked me through it. I understand it. Thank you very much. The guy, on the other hand, just went straight to asshole and didn't give a chance to, didn't explain nothing. He just wanted the fucking money. It's like, seriously? You're part of a customer service area and you're not trying to service the customer at all. Granted, I owe money to you now, apparently, but you still should be nice, But that just pissed me off today. And my whole thing today was going to be about Spider-Man. Now Spider-Man's got pushed back to the end of it, so stay tuned after the jump for the Spider-Man thing. And if anybody knows why they're legally allowed to do that, please tell me, because I'd really like to know why I'm still paying on the principal when they're chunking off parts of the loan for me to pay to somebody else. I mean, that shouldn't be right. A bank cannot rent out your truck while you're paying on it. So how is it legal for a student loan place to be able to do it? So that's my rant on that. Like I said, stay tuned after the jump for the Spider-Man portion, and give me your thoughts on that as well. Hello again, everybody. I am at home now, and now begins the Spider-Man portion of the rant. I saw this story today about the new Spider-Man movie, and the headline was, "Why do we need another Spider-Man movie?" And this is bits of it. Most of it is telling Sam Raimi's movies, blah, blah, blah. Here's our take on it, okay? More or less. So, here's a few things that, I'm going to read to you. I'll read a sentence or two or a paragraph, and then I'll explain some stuff, alright? Here's a quote from Andrew Garfield. He plays Spider-Man. He says, "I think it is completely different. I'm a huge fan of the previous ones, but the story follows a different path, and what it focuses on is Peter's search for who he is." Okay, that's not really different than the other ones, because, he's trying to find himself and, who he is as a hero and as Peter Parker. in all the movies, regardless of what it is. That's the central take on it. And ultimately, like in Sam Raimi movies, it's supposed to be about him and whoever he's in love with. You know, that's the whole, it's the driving force behind his humanity, basically, is his family, you know, and trying to live up to what, you know, he feels he should be doing with his power. Alright. So I can see what Andrew Garfield meant. Here's one from Reese Ifans. He plays Dr. Kirk Connors, or the Lizard. He said, this Spider-Man is different in that it's set in the present day. It's not as fantastical as the other Spider-Mans. It's placed in a real, intangible world. Each generation needs a Spider-Man to mirror their angst. Okay, I get that, but you know, saying that this is less fantastical just because it's based in the real world, okay, it's still a superhero. It's pretty far-fetched. Okay, so don't sit there like you guys have the edge on, you know, what's happening, you know, in the superhero business of keeping it real. Batman started it. So with that, let's read something else. The genre has changed a lot since the last Spidey flick. Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight proved that not only would audiences flock to a darker, edgier, and more realistic superhero movie, but also that the movie could earn Oscars as well. Alright, yeah, of course. That's Batman. Batman's a darker hero. Okay? He's supposed to be darker and edgier. And, you know, his whole thing is tech. Okay? Tech is grounded in reality, unless you're a sci-fi TV show. You know? Spider-Man's not dark. He's not dark and edgy. Okay? He's not supposed to be. He's Spider-Man. Okay? He's fun. He's, you know, jokes around. You know, he's quick to, you know, make jokes, quip about stuff, and they're trying to turn him into Batman. No, you can't do that. He's not Batman, for God's sake. He is, okay, here's my take on Spider-Man. Spider-Man is the most human superhero out there. Okay, he has real life problems. You know, like Stan Lee said, he wanted to make a hero that teenagers related to, or kids related to. That was why he created Spider-Man. He gave him real problems. You know, his best friend was a drug addict, and his best friend tried to kill him, you know, when he became the Green Goblin. He has to find a way to keep his family safe, you know, and not reveal his identity, you know, for fear that his family would take the fall, you know, for him. And he's trying to balance all this, keep a real job, go to school, or later on be a teacher in school, and they're trying to take that away from him. You know, Spider-Man's not dark and edgy, you know. That's pretty much all, you know, that rest of it's just filler on stuff, but, you know, you can't do that to Spider-Man. You know, he's not dark and edgy. He's not supposed to be. And you're trying to turn him into Batman, okay? And you're going to fail if you try to turn him into something he's not. You know, you've got to stay true to at least most of the source material, you know. I don't like the costume change, you know, and not the fact that, you know, it's changed from the movie. No, forget the movies. I'm talking about the comic book, okay? It's not the traditional suit, you know. I thought the first movies were, you know, they did a realistic version of what his suit should look like. Okay, I get that, you know. And, you know, Captain America, all them, they did fantastic jobs, you know. And I don't see why they can't do something, a more toned down version of the first movie. You know, the way his suit is and everything. You know, make it less shiny, all that. But that's a personal thing. And his web shooters in this, they were under his clothes. They wasn't sticking out. Okay, come on, guys. I personally thought the organic web shooters that he had in the first series was great. It made sense, even though it wasn't original, it made sense. Okay, and I don't know. I'm gonna go next week and see the movie, obviously, and I'm gonna go in with an open mind. But I don't think he's gonna be the Spider-Man that he needs to be, for lack of a better phrase there. So we'll see. I hope I'm surprised. Hope I'm wrong. Hope I enjoy it and love it to hell. But we'll see. But that's all I got for today, guys. Thanks for listening to both my rants, my long rants. And as always, if anything interesting happens, I'll turn the camera back on, let you guys see it. If not, this will be the last time you see me till tomorrow. So have a good one, everybody.